Hello everyone. Before I start the presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Putra Maha Anugrah, NIM 17120211150. I am from 7E class. In this presentation, I want to explain the three topics of business English. Okay, this is the three topics that I will explain. First, 30 points of leaderships for executive success. Number two, working from a home office. And last, how to write impressive business letter. First, I want to explain about 30 points of leadership for executive success. Number one, walk the talk, live out the company vision and values. Number two, don't involve yourself in rumor, gossip, or office politics, which can turn the office into a minefield. Gossip won't do your career any good to constantly be commenting on others' proficiency or criticizing their personality. 3. Don't accept praise for others' work. It means that don't shift the blame. If you made an error, admit your mistake. Don't say, I must have a word to my PA about that. Number 4. Even if you feel you were left doing most of work, respect the team ethic by acknowledging and praising team effort. When you are a leader, you have to use we, not I, in communicating with your team. Number 5, keep your promises. This applies for promised incentive as much as for promising to return phone sales or promising to undertake a delegated task. Number 6, return phone sales and answer queries promptly. It is well-mannered and sets a good example of efficiency. Number 7, respond to important letters the same week they arrive. Number 8, be punctual. No one likes to be kept waiting, and the general consensus if is that if you are not organized enough to be punctual, then you are not organized enough to be successful. Number 9, don't keep secrets. Let your staff in on what's happening with the company after all. If they are dedicated employees, they will feel it is their company too. Number 10, offer to lend a hand. You should act as a mentor for junior staff and help them to learn, while at the same time being on the lookout for ways to help out senior management. Number 11, return borrowed items promptly and in perfect condition and always thank the lender. Number 12, be generous rather than miserly. It means that there is a difference between generosity and extravagance. Number 13, be the first to congratulate high achievers or even to send a letter of congratulations to clients. 14. Be gracious to colleagues and contemporaries who may have been ahead of you. 15. Defend colleagues who have been wronged. After all, you would expect them to do the same for you. 16. Don't play fair weather friend and drop colleges off the good book list on hearsay. 17. Make the company proud by always being presentable. 18. Respect your superiors. 19. Don't boast about yourself, your success, your schooling, your family connections, or the standard of your work. 20. Compassionate. And then 21. Share your good news successes with your team. Make personal successes team celebrations, and you will motivate your team to achieve. 22. Write your personal thank you notes. There is no doubt about it. They really do make a difference and they personalize you in your clients and colleagues' eyes. 23. Motivate and encourage other team members. 24. Organize a cooperative giving effort for injured co-workers. 25. When you introduce people, mention both parties in a good light. 26. Don't neglect the little people even if they have played a minimal part in your success. Be gregarious at company events. Make new friends, speak with clients, and influence people. 28. Shake hands firmly. You will come across as poised and confident, and that is important in business. 29. Cultivate the skill of small talk. You will be thought of as aloof if you cannot chat naturally with anyone. And then the last, number 30, don't have a do as I say, not as I do mentality. It means that how can you expect your team to be successful or respectful if they recognize you as a hypocrite? Okay, I think that's all the 30 points of the leaderships for executive success. And then next we have the second topic. It is about working from a home office. Working from a home office. With most employers keen to keep overheads to a minimum and many employees keen to work from home, the home office sounds like a perfect solution. It is about this situation. I think it is good for now because most of workers are working from home because of the coronavirus. They must work from home to avoid them from the virus attack. So working from home is very needed at this moment. However, working from home will make you unless self-motivated, organized, and system-oriented. Because of, because of that, here are some tips on how to make the home office work for you. Okay, this is the tips that you must run during your work from home. First, keep your overheads low and control the business decisions you make relating to purchasing. Then, have a logo and stationery professionally created by a graphic designer so that your written business communications project a professional image. Have a second phone line installed or buy a mobile for business calls. If you live with many other people or your spouse or children spend a lot of time on the phone. Design a website with a program like HomeSite. It is an invaluable promotional tool and all things to do with the internet, especially e-commerce and web marketing. Next, keep your children out of your home office. Avoid being tempted to watch daytime television. Don't neglect your social life. Make sure you are comfortable and invest in ergonomic office furniture if you spend long hours sitting in one spot. Then do get yourself mentally and physically prepared for work in the morning. Understand that some people think it unprofessional to work from home. As a result, you will probably have to work faster and harder to prove your skill than you would working for a company. Be aware that your friends and neighbors might drop around at any time during the day and interrupt your workflow. Set goals which are achievable and measurable. Then allocate the time to attend to mundane aspects of business life, such as accounts and database management. And then keep in touch with what's happening outside of your home office. Okay, I think it is enough. Then we jump to the last topics. It is about how to write impressive business letter. Okay, uh, how to write impressive business letters. Now I want to explain about the first step is how to begin writing any kind of letter. So uh, before you start writing letter, you should ask yourself. And then there are 6 questions that you should ask yourself. The first one is, who am I writing to? This will establish the tone of the letter. For example, chatty if you know the person well, or formal if you don't. Tone is intangible quality that conveys your attitude to both your subject and your reader. Number 2, what should I include in this letter? For instance, statistics, evidence, or advice. Number 3, where should I put my material? Should it be in chronological order? Build up to a climax or summarize with the most important points first. And then number 4, when should I use examples? Examples serve to reinforce the points you are making and strengthen your argument. Although how many you use and when and where you use them is important in the overall presentation of your communication piece. Number 5, why am I writing the letter? For instance, is it a letter of complaint, congratulation, request, or thanks? And then the last questions, how can I make what I say sound better? So you should reread your letter several times by using dictionary to change any words that just don't sound right and deleting sentence that clearly express your meaning unnecessary. Okay, I think that's all of my presentation. Thank you for your nice attention. Have a nice day. Goodbye.